All right, all right. Good evening, good evening, guys. Welcome to this call brought to you by E2 Society Wellness. I guess you can say the Wellness Edition. All right, for those persons who don't know me, my name is Negro Wayne, also known as Coach Veer. Many persons know me as an entrepreneur, been an entrepreneur for quite a while. However, this evening's call is not specifically about business per se, just about something completely different, guys. As those who do know me know that I'm also a health enthusiast. I've been involved in the health and wellness industry for a number of years. As a matter of fact, about two of my major businesses in the industry were via health and wellness. So I've always had a love for that and a passion for that. I do a number of different things. I do different businesses, of course, but I wanted a health component to add to what I was doing. I think that was one of the primary things that was missing. Something that focuses on health, something that focuses on healing. And I think I found the absolute best thing that I possibly could to get involved in that particular arena. And that's what I want to share with you guys tonight. Normally, I had a schedule for Mondays and for Tuesdays and Thursdays, but won't be able to do the Thursday call due to I'm going to be traveling. So, guys, let's get right into it. Again, while you're here, feel free to invite anyone that you know that is interested in their health and wellness. Anyone that you know that has any kind of ailment or issue, they need to be on this call. All right. So as you can see here, let's get right into it. I think the screen is sharing. Yes, it is. All right. So let's get into it, guys. As you can see, it says vibrational medicine is the future of medicine. All right. Vibrational medicine is the future of medicine. It's not something that you hear every day. It's a little different to probably what you would have heard, but I'll tell you what, once you see what you're going to see, yeah, you're going to understand completely. I want to introduce you guys to the iTeracare terahertz quantum light wave technology. This is a technology that I was introduced to not very long ago. As a matter of fact, I only got involved with this last week. And I didn't get involved for business or anything. I got involved because when I saw what the product was doing, I was blown away. I was just literally dumbfounded. So let me show you guys what this is all about. First of all, this iTera Classic or iTera device is through a company known as Prife International. Before last week, I personally had never heard about it. However, it's been around and it's been doing quite well. So Prife International was established back in June of 2021. Guys, it's a health and wellness company. The company is already established and in about 30 countries, quickly heading for 40 countries if it's not there by now. And basically these guys create products based around healing and energy. It's not your traditional health and wellness company. There's no, pills and potions and lotions and sprays and all of that kind of stuff. Played out. Same script, different cast. You can find products that do the same thing across most other companies under a different name, different packaging, but they're very, very similar. I like the uniqueness of this, okay? We're going to talk about it. So basically, please do understand that this product actually was designed, and the first one was created by Mr. Yang Wen Zhang. He's actually the very first person to successfully invent a terahertz device first person in the world, all right? First one in the world. He's right now recognized as one of the top scientists in the world as well. And the product itself has passed all of the different tests for safety, for efficacy, all the different things that need to pass, human clinical reports, conformity. So everything that needs to be passed, it has passed. It's very safe to use, and obviously it's very, very effective, okay? So the real question is, what does it do? Well, let's talk about what it does. Of course, I can go on and talk all about the different patents that we have and safety and efficacy reports, guys. And that's just so you understand that, look, it's not a pill and potion. It is a device, it's an electronic device, but it is very, very safe to use. Even when it comes to radiation tests were done 0% radiation, so you don't need to worry about that. All right, let's just kind of move on and go through here. So what makes this thing so exciting? What makes it do what it does? So one of the top 10 most advanced technologies that was said to change the world is called terahertz. Maybe you've heard of it before, maybe you've never heard about it before, but let me tell you, it was said that terahertz is the most advanced technology right now that can completely change the world. I was watching a video today of a scientist talking about terahertz and what they can do and what they were designed for and what they're looking to do with them. Mind blowing. I mean, from health applications to scientific applications to military applications, agricultural applications, communication applications. Terahertz. They said that this thing is called the light of life. In some other circles, it's called the ultimate wave. Other places they call it the God wave. So a lot of different names that this thing is being given. It is that powerful. Okay, let's kind of analyze a little deeper as to what it really is. Okay, so terahertz basically kind of falls between radio waves and infrared waves and frequencies. You see, as the frequencies you see here on the chart, they kind of get going the right side and they get a bit more dangerous as they get up here. Well, one thing that's been found is terahertz are not dangerous. As a matter of fact, this gap between here, between the microwaves and the infrared, for a long time, they didn't know what that gap could do. They didn't know what it represented. They didn't know the benefits of it, if there were any benefits of it. Interestingly enough, over time and testing and, the advance in our technological advances and so on, they got to realize that terahertz literally resonates on the same vibrational frequency as the cells of the human body. I want you to pay attention to this because this is some really cutting edge stuff. They resonate on the same frequency as the human cells. Now, understand that every single thing around us literally resonates out of frequency. The fan, the television, a rock, everything, water, humans, trees, and vegetation, every single thing resonates at a different frequency. Some very fast, some slower, some high, some low. Here's what's interesting though. When they found out that this thing resonates on the same frequency as the human cells, and they started to test this out, a couple interesting things started to happen, okay? So first of all, when this terahertz hits the body, okay, and it hits your cells and it's resonating, what it does, it activates your cells and it energizes your cells. All right, pay attention. It energizes your cells. Do you think it's important that our cells have energy? Think about it for a second. Not only does it energize your cells, but more so than that, because it's resonating at such a specific frequency, it literally destroys unhealthy cells. So it destroys unhealthy cells, mutated cells or mutating cells, cancer cells, free radical cells. All right. So free radical cells are literally unpaired cells. You need a positive and a negative, they pair off and they're kind of calm. But when you have a positive free radical just kind of moving around, that's why it's called a free radical all over the place. So it's going, and what happens is it starts to pull and hit different areas, different organs and so on of your body, and it's trying to get a negative ion cell to pair off with. It's like a man or a woman that is single and they're trying to run all over the place, trying to get everybody that they can find. They don't settle until they find someone that kind of calms them, right? So the free radicals are moving, flying through your body at immense speeds. And what they're doing is they're trying to find, these positive ions are trying to find a negative ion to pair with, right? To settle, right? To settle. But if they don't, they're going to be pulling, it might be your heart, it might be your liver, it might be your spleen, it might be your kidneys, it might be your eyes. And this is how you get all this free radical damage, right? And too much free radical damage, it breaks your body and your cells down tremendously. So that's what that does. Then you've got the quantum, technology. The quantum technology now is kind of what allows the terahertz through scalar energy to penetrate the body. And it's penetrating your system. And it's said that it can hit your body and penetrate like 8 to 12 centimeters inward. So literally what's happening is this thing that along with the optical quarks, it focuses this terahertz technology. And when these terahertz waves hit the quantum technology and hit the optical quarks, it then kind of changes it in a way that you get this healing frequency that comes from it. And it goes straight into your bone marrow, straight into your blood vessels, and it starts to wipe out all of the negative cells, the mutating cells as well, but at the same time heals your body. It's just absolutely amazing. Because if you think about things like cancer, think about this for a second. Cancer, basically, you've got chemotherapy, which comes in and it wipes out everything. Good cells, bad cells, everything gone. Then now, and that's why you get hair dropping out, your skin starts to get, funny, you get weak. Why do you get weak, y'all? Because your cells aren't energized. This is why you now got to go on special diets and certain regimens to get your energy back up. Because if your cells don't have the energy, then what happens is the oxygen that you need cannot be produced. If the oxygen that you need cannot be produced, then your body becomes acidic. If your body becomes acidic, cancer cells thrive in an acidic environment, but they cannot survive in an oxygen-rich environment. You see what I'm saying? So it comes back down to the energy of your cells that makes it so absolutely critical and important that you give them the voltage that they need. Even Hippocrates. Hippocrates is they call him the father of medicine. He said that natural forces are within us, and these are the true healers of diseases. How many people in the call right now believe that the body was designed to heal itself? Drop a 333 in the chat. Let's just participate in this, and let's do this together. If you genuinely believe that the body was designed and has everything that it needs to heal itself, drop a 333 in the chat. You see, what we got to do is to get people's thinking away from, I got to take this pill, I got to take this potion, I got to drink this shit, I got to get this supplement, I got to do this, I got to do that. No, you don't. No, you do not. Your body has everything it needs to heal itself. The immune system was designed that way, that you are able to heal yourself, okay? Every cell is a battery. Every single cell, and every cell has a purpose to go there, and it has a specific mandate to do a specific thing in your body. But if your cells are too weak, then they're not able to do what they were supposed to do. Did you know that your cells need to run at least 20 to 25 millivolts to be considered a healthy cell? Think about this for a second. Just to be considered a healthy cell, they need to have at least 20 to 25 millivolts. And if that happens, right, or if that doesn't happen, I should say, you get inflammation, constant pain, sickness, because all of low voltage. You hear people talking about raise your vibration, right? Raise your vibration and get yourself on a higher level. Now, yeah, I mean, some people mean that in a purely spiritual perspective, but understand that our bodies, if you don't take care of your temple, then guess what? Then your mentals aren't going to be good as well. So if your physical body isn't operating at optimal efficiency, then how on earth do you expect your mind and your spiritual self to be able to rise to a higher level of frequency? It's not going to happen because you're sick, right? You're sick and decaying from the inside. So what this device does, it literally energizes your cells so that the body gets into a state of healing, a state of balance, or what you might call homeostasis, where everything starts to be in balance and work at its optimal efficiency, homeostasis, yes? So that's what the device does, okay? You don't need all the different supplements and all this stuff. You don't need all of that, okay? Let's go a little bit deeper. So remember I mentioned that it resonates at the same frequency as normal human cells? Now, as it does that, millions of vibrations are happening per second. Like I said, it's resonating very, 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 very quickly. And that is how it literally liquefies the unhealthy cells within your body, all what we call the abnormal cells. It liquefies them, it eliminates them out your body and out your system, but at the same time, it is energizing the good cells. Can you imagine for people who have cancer specifically, We're now, instead of having the good cells and the bad cells wiped out, now they got to get that good flora back into their bodies. Imagine a device that literally just says, nope, we are only going to wipe out the bad cells and we're going to increase the energy of the good cells. Do you guys think that we're onto something pretty big here so far? Do you guys agree with that? Because I think we're onto something that is bigger than some people even realize as yet. It also improves the circulation of the bloodstream. It cleanses your blood, removes the impurities from your blood, okay? It helps to improve the circulation within your body, which means now things like blood clots. No blood clots, because you're now having better blood flow. It improves cellular oxygenation. Did you remember I said a little while ago, if your cells aren't able to produce, aren't strong enough, aren't energized enough, they can't produce the oxygen that the body needs. And if that can't happen, you become acidic. If your blood becomes acidic, you die. Simple as that, right? You will die if your blood becomes too acidic, which is why you hear people like Dr. CB was talking about eat electric foods. Who here has heard of Dr. CB or heard him say that? Eat electric foods, y'all. Why do you eat electric foods? Why would these guys who have cured, who have been able to cure people of some of these diseases, AIDS and so on, and cancer, why would they be saying eat electric foods? Because your cells need to be charged. Is it making, is it clicking? Is it adding up? Your body and your cells need to be charged. So to have something that charges your cells is a game changer, all right? Let's go a little bit deeper. Now, everyone here, I'm sure, has heard of acupuncture. Everybody knows what acupuncture is. Chinese therapy, Chinese medicine for the most part. This thing is an hour with this thing, by the way. An hour is equivalent to 10 times getting acupuncture treatment. Are you guys hearing me? 10 times getting acupuncture treatment. 20 times cupping. If you're not familiar with cupping, go online, go on Google and research cupping. You put these cups, like suction cups, on the body, and they draw all of the oxygen out. And what it does, it starts to draw up these impurities out of your body, out of your system. Sometimes the stale blood and everything comes up. It draws them out. Then you've got gua sha. What is gua sha? Well, what they do, they take these tools like flat edge, not sharp, and they kind of like scrape the skin. And what it does, it kind of like by scraping the skin, you're bursting some tiny blood vessels, but that then helps to get the blood flow activated and the cells activated again, and you get fresh, clean, healthy skin. So gua sha is a thing as well. And of course, massaging. When you go to a masseuse or a massage therapist and get a massage, what do people normally say after they get a good massage? Somebody tell me in the chat. We're just being interactive tonight. What is the normal feeling that you get if you've ever gotten a good massage? What happens? How do you feel? All right. Anyone here ever had a good massage? If you never had a good massage, you're missing out. You're missing out. Any lady in here who's married or has a guy, you should be saying, yes, I've definitely had a good massage. If not, get rid of him. Yes, man. All right. Get yourself a good massage. It makes you feel calm. It releases tension. Sometimes, right, you feel, Kathy's had a good massage. All right. So you feel energized, because what it's doing is displacing the energy, is moving the energy, is relaxing the muscles. Well, that's what this product does. It relaxes the muscles, it increases the energy, and it gives you that good feeling. All right. Like I mentioned earlier, it penetrates your system right into your bone marrow, and you get your micro blood vessels and capillaries. Everything is getting clean, everything is getting impurities taken out, and it increases that microcirculation, and it removes water retention in the body. A lot of people look to be overweight, but they just have a lot of water in their system, okay? Water retention. So let's get, guys, into what else can this thing do. And I'm pretty sure that by the time, as I'm going through this, a lot of you are going to be starting to think about people that you know should be on this call, all right? So we're going to look at a couple different things, different inflammations that this can help with, from pharyngitis to rhinitis, gastritis, different gynecological inflammations, prostatitis, pains from neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain, lower back pain, headache, sciatica nerves, nerve damage. Does anyone so far know anyone that suffers any of these things? Do you know anyone that suffers with blockages? lymphatic blockage system. A lot of people, their lymph nodes are blocked and is not able to remove those toxins, but we'll talk about that. Do you know anyone that has varicose veins? Anyone? Anyone knows anyone that is not suffering, anyone that is overweight or that would like to lose weight, but they don't want to have to go through all of the extras, drink this, take this, do this, do that, do that, do that. You know, exercise, run, cardio. What if it's just something that can help you lose weight just by getting your body right so that the body says, hey, there's too much excess fat. Excess means it's too much. Get rid of it. Hey, too much excess water. Get rid of it. Do you know anyone that has any skin issues, any acne issues, anyone that is interested in anti-aging? But every single woman on the planet, I'm sure, is interested in anti-aging. All right. But the main two, after all, we want to look good too, right? We want to look good too. So be interested in our skin. All right. Let's look at a couple of testimonies, guys. And what I want you to do as I'm going through these testimonies is ask yourself, is this something, or who do I know that this can help? All right, let's go. Let's start. So the first thing I'm going to start with, guys, is high blood pressure. High blood pressure, blood sugar, sorry. There's a lot of people out there who are suffering with diabetes, a lot of diabetics. Anybody knows any diabetics? Drop a number 1 in the chat if you know any diabetics right now that would love something that can keep their system in balance. Perhaps they're on a bunch of medication and pills and all kinds of stuff that they've been given, a bunch of crap. You know, maybe they're looking for something that they don't have to be buying, spending money. What if there's a device that can get everything back into balance? 10 minutes after using the device, guys, the points drop from 201 to 185. This is 10 minutes using the iTeracare device, guys. Let's keep on going. Do you know anyone right now that is paralyzed? Do you know anyone that has any issues with mobility? Oh, we're going to get deep, right? Who knows anyone that suffers with paralysis right now that would love to be walking? Maybe they're in a wheelchair. Maybe they've been in a wheelchair for years. What are the chances that they would probably want to be able to walk again? All right. What are the chances that, someone who's having issues getting around wants to walk? This lady was paralyzed, y'all. Started to use the iTeracare one on her legs. By day number 8, as you can see, by day number 8, her legs are up. If you've not seen the video, you got to see that video. Her legs are up. She's able to move them. She was kind of moving her feet back and forth. Day number 8 from being paralyzed to being able to lift her feet up. 53 days in, not only is she off the bed, she's using a walker. Today, she's standing on her 2 feet. If you guys think that is absolutely amazing, somebody drop a 777 in the chat, right? We're going to keep the energy up in here because it's all about energy with this opportunity, with this particular device, guys. Drop a 777 in the chat if you love that one so far. We're going to keep on going. So next up is with another patient. This is paralysis again, but I want you to pay attention to his leg. Do you guys notice that the leg is very, very dark? You know what that means? Who could tell me what they think that means? That darkness in the leg. Anyone? Let me see if you guys understand what's happening here. Because you want to see on day 1, it's very dark, and by day number 5, it's much, much clearer. Let me tell you if you don't know. Poor circulation, okay? Poor circulation. There you go, Kathy. Oh, Kathy's on the ball, man. So poor circulation, all right, is generally responsible for that darkness in the leg. The blood isn't able to flow the way that it should be. So it's backing up, it's staying there. That is never, ever a good thing. This is day number 1, 5 days after. Look at this. Do you guys know how many people right now are going into the hospital or are on a sick bed with poor circulation? Is this lady here from, the lady from before? I'm not sure exactly. She could be from Japan. She could be from Malaysia. The company is a Malaysian company. So could be Malaysia, could be India. It could be a number of places. I'm not sure exactly where she's from. All right. So again, guys, it resonates with our cells. It activates our cells, and it helps with blood circulation. So in 5 days, look at the difference in how that leg looked here to right there. This guy, all right, before iTeracare device, I don't know, maybe that's his son, his brother, I can't tell you who. But as you can see, he's blowing the device on his hands and on his legs. 3 days after the guy is up and walking around. 3 days. 3 days. Again, I want to ask you, who do you know right now that would love to be moving around and walking again? Who do you know right now that is paralyzed or suffering some form of paralysis? Here's another example for you. This one is an aneurysm stroke. 9th of December, 2022. Okay, this patient is here, and as you can see here, after 9 days, okay, the guy's name is Paulo and Andrade, one of the two of those, okay? So, December 9th, look at him. This guy's plugged up with tubes in probably every orifice of his body. 9 days after, look at the difference of how he looks. Listen, I mean, this is absolutely amazing. 9 days. But I guess one of these is before the other. One is, this one might be 9 days. This one here might be 5 days after, or vice versa. This, I think, is 5 days. Yeah, this is 5 days after. This one here is 9 days after. He looks stronger, you know, cleaner, healthier, now able to walk. Coming from this, you saw someone in the hospital with this amount of tubes in them. There's no way that you expected that person in a couple days to be up and walking around, far less out of the hospital. Are you guys excited about this so far? I believe that we are going to bless the nations with this. Okay, let's talk about skin. Anyone knows anyone who has skin issues? Well, here's a little tip for you. If people have some skin warts and pegs or some, you know, call them different names. So a little coconut oil in the Caribbean, we call them molds, right? So a little coconut oil they found, and you use the device and you blow it, because it is a blowing device, guys. It blows, it's heat therapy, and it's the terahertz therapy as well. So you're blowing it on the area of your body that is affected, or you can blow it on different meridian points and acupuncture points as well, if you're familiar with them. And if you're not, we have guides and everything to show you different specific areas of the body that can be affected by blowing the device different spots, okay? So they said, look, a little coconut oil, blow the device, you can remove warts and moles off of your system, right? How about that? How about that? So let's go a little deeper. Skin care, all right? Anyone on the call knows anyone who deals with skin, who has any businesses with skin, any dermatologists? Do you know any dermatologists? Do you know anyone who does makeup? This could actually be a business for them. I'm not getting too deep into the business side, but I'm just saying, if you know anyone who deals with skin or who deals with makeup and so on, any therapist for that or any makeup artist even, they can have this as a second income stream, because hey, why just put makeup on people's faces when you can now charge? You can say, okay, not only will we do makeup, we're going to give you a full therapy, and that's a whole nother service. I give you guys that tip for free. All right, I'm not going to charge you for that one. Look at this lady's face. Okay, it looks like it looks bad. All right, it looks bad. It looks bumpy. It looks like the side of the moon is a lot of bumps and bills and holes, and it just looks rough, like rough sandpaper. Okay, look at her face here though, completely different, y'all. Are you kidding me? Do you know how many people out there right now are obsessed with their face? Women, especially. Do you know how many people how much money they spend in facial products and what do you call it? It's dermatology, right? Do you know how much money people spend in buying products for their face? Well, what if you can get the pretty face, the smooth face, clean skin, right? Without all of that stuff. All you gotta just blow it, right? Just blow it on your face. That's it. How about another one? So it literally, again, it relaxes the face muscles. It also helps with, we talk about wrinkles and all of that stuff too. Look at a couple of these examples, guys. Look at this lady's face. Look at this lady's face. She looks so much happier. Look at this lady, before, after. In this picture, she looks like 70-something years old. In this picture, she's like probably late 50s. I'm just saying, she literally just took a couple of years off of her life in terms of how her face looks, just by using the device. It's smoother. You can see it's shinier. It looks more rich, more vibrant, healthier, younger. Yes? One treatment. Dark spots removed. Look at her face on the left, right? She went into a natural anti-aging beauty salon. So you better believe that people are literally opening salons buying a bunch of these blowers, right? These devices, and literally offering treatments to persons, facial treatments with them. Look at this lady's face after her first therapy. Do you know how much money some other people would have spent to get even those kind of results? First therapy, look at her face. Look at this lady here, before and after. Can you guys see the significant difference in her face as well? All right. I hope you guys are excited, because I'm excited as I'm talking about this. I'm really excited. It firms your skin, leaves a very nice glowing skin effect, relieves tension, stimulates the lymphatic drainage, of course, as well. Then wrinkles, okay? Look at this guy. Look at the wrinkles on his head up here. Look at the wrinkles by his eyes down here. Now look at it here. Look at here. Gone. Gone. Look at the skin. Look at the skin tone of people using this device, guys. Clean, pretty, smooth, right? This is what we're talking about. Now let's go a little bit deeper when it comes to skin. How about actual skin diseases now? Real quick, does anyone on the call, drop a 2-2 in the chat. Anyone on this call knows anyone who has any kind of skin disorders, psoriasis, eczema, anything of that sort? Anyone on the call knows anyone that is not here right now that has any of these issues? Guys, I want you to look at these pictures. Look at this. This is the skills. This is extreme eczema. Extreme. I mean, this looks terrible. Look at it here. This was done on the 26th of September, 2021. This one was, this was also the 26th of September. Shoot, this is on the same day. Oh my gosh. The same day. Look at the scales here. Look at the skin here. That is a tremendous improvement. 3 years of skin disorders got better after 4 days of therapy. Look at the skin here. Now look at the skin here. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? How about this one? This looks like some severe case of head. I don't know I don't think it's dandruff. It's some kind of scalp condition, dry scalp perhaps, but this is on next level. All right. As you can see, after the treatment, it reduced. Look at this baby. Look at this baby's skin. This is on the 11th of, this was November 2020. This was January 2021. Look at the skin on this baby. This is extreme, either eczema or psoriasis. More so looks like eczema. Reminds me of baby Rupert. Guys, and look at the skin here. Look at the skin. Clean. Clean, y'all. This is absolutely, this is a game changer. Look at this guy's fingers. Look at the pigmentation. Gone. All right? You know, cross-colored or what's not. Look at the skin here. It's all starting to blend, all right? A little pinker, but everything is blending instead of multicolored. Guys, this is after 5 months of therapy. This is absolutely amazing. Let's go a little further. More psoriasis. Look at the skin, the legs here. A lot of red spots and dots. A lot of blemishes. Look at it here. Are you kidding me right now? 99% healed from the scarring of this. I can imagine this lady must have been so embarrassed. She probably doesn't go to the beach a lot. She probably, at no point in time, she probably wears pants all the time, long dresses all the time. Look at her legs now. All right, look at this one here. This is some kind of skin condition again. You can see it, whatever it is all flaky. This looks nasty as well. Look at it now. Clean. Clean. So skin conditions, guys, we got you on that as well. Here's another one. Extreme psoriasis. 7 days using the product, 9 days using the product. Look at after 22 days of using the product. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a winner. Now you understand why I'm so excited about this. I've never seen anything, never, not like this. All right. After 10 times doing therapy of it, look at this wound. Now look at it here. Healed. 10 days. Or sorry, 10 treatments. Sorry. It doesn't have to be 10 days. 10 treatments, okay? Sparse between each other. How about burns, okay? Burns, you get, this is a nasty burn. Look at it. Almost healed. Guys, every single household needs to have one of these devices in them. Do you guys agree with that? Do you guys agree? Let me know. Type yes in the chat if you believe, based on what you've seen so far, that every single household needs to have one of these devices in them. Right? I don't want to be just telling you that. I want that you say that you understand that for yourself. Okay? Because if you've got children, even, somebody's going to get burned, somebody's going to get cut. There's going to be some kind of issue. You know, guys, Varicose veins. Who knows anyone with varicose veins? Right? Who knows anyone that suffers with varicose veins? It's very, very popular. Look at the veins here. Now look at the veins here. All we're doing is blowing the device. Look at this. This looks like a burn. It looks like a burn. I hope it's a burn and not some kind of a STD. Because it kind of looks like an STD as well. But maybe it's a burn. Let's just go with burn right now. But look at it afterwards. Basically gone. Right? All the bumps that dried up, gone. Let's keep going. More varicose veins, all right? It's a big deal. A lot of women especially suffer with varicose veins. Understand that varicose veins literally are just blood vessels, small or tiny blood vessels that are clogged. If you've got varicose veins, that is an indication of poor circulation. That's what it is. It's an indication of poor circulation. You need to get your circulation proper, right? It means that the blood is not getting through those veins as it should, so they're bulging up. Nothing different to if you have a hose and water is running through the hose and you grab it, it's going to bulge up because it's not able to pass through. That's what varicose veins are. That's what happens, okay? Now, real quick, who knows anyone that has any kind of pains, joint stiffness, muscle cramps, arthritis, rheumatism, endometriosis, all these different things? Anyone knows anyone that suffers of any of these things? This is the most exciting thing, product-wise, that I've seen in a very long time. Let's look at it. So, rheumatism, arthritis. This lady here was unable to close her fingers before 15 minutes after blowing the iTeracare device on her hand. She was able to bend and fold and close her hand. 15 minutes afterwards. Again, varicose veins, like I said, it relaxes the nerves and the tissues and the muscles. The scalar energy allows it to penetrate the system, get those terahertz into your body, and of course, helps with your circulation and so on. How about thyroid issues? Up to yesterday, I had someone ask me about thyroid. All right. If you look here, you can see. Can you guys see it? Let me know real quick. Can you guys see the lump? Who can see the lump? For me, I can see it pretty clearly. I don't know if you guys are able to see it as well. But if you look good, I don't think you need to look that good. There's a huge lump right here on our neck. Thyroid, all right? Issue. Thyroids have all kind of different things. For some people, they get thin. For some people, they get really, really fat. For other people, you know, the immune system breaks down because your thyroid is actually part of your immune, part of your immune system in a big way. But look over here, it's gone, no lump. How about Mike? Mike is a diabetic. He also has a heart problem as well. Mike couldn't raise his hand without pain, right? There's a lot of people right now who are suffering in silence, and some of them suffering not so much in silence as well, and they're in pain, guys. Mike was able to raise his hand after 15 minutes of blowing this device. Mike was able to lift his hands higher than before, than normal. And if you watch the video, if you haven't seen this, guys, I've got a whole group dedicated to testimonies and videos that you can watch on all of these different things, okay? If you want to be in that group, just, let us know in the chat, we get you in that group. So 15 minutes, he was able to raise his hand higher above his head, and he was just like, wow, like, this thing actually works, real interesting. I'll see if I can get, I don't think I bought that one in the group, but I'll get that one for the group. This guy here, 10 years suffering with arthritis, started to use the device, and within minutes, he was already feeling relief after minutes of using it, but suffering for 10 years, y'all. Then there's, of course, some other folks here. We've got Saliga Devi, age 44, suffers with acute rheumatic arthritis in all of her joints, treated her elbow initially for 10 minutes, 2 different sessions, pain is completely gone. All right? Then you got Sundar, 59 years of age, severe pain in his knees, right, in those joints. One single treatment, he got 50% relief from the pain, guys, and he bought a device after that. All right. Then you got Mr. Jayaratnam. Jayaratnam. He had arthritis pain in his joints, in his hands, in his knees. He was using a walking stick, and one single treatment, and his pain was gone. One single treatment, pain was gone. And from what we understand, he was able to walk without the stick. Mr. Dominic, severe back pain. Know anyone with back pain? All right. Back pain, one single treatment, guys, able to reduce the pain significantly. And after 3 days of treatment, guys, pain was completely gone. Again, look, there's so many folks out there who have tried so many things, spent hundreds, thousands of dollars even, just to get some relief. Can you imagine now we have this in our hand? This guy here, if you can see, this is bone, this is cartilage. Let me tell you something. There are doctors that will tell you that once your cartilage is gone, you cannot get it back. You cannot get it back. It is gone. Guys, that is not true. The body is a healing mechanism. You just need to give the body the energy to do what it was created magnificently to do. It is that simple. Our cells are energy. Energize your cells, and the cells will do some amazing things that you have been programmed to think you could not reverse. And this is all a plot and a ploy for the pharmaceutical industry to sell you more drugs and get you dependent like a drug addict on prescriptions and their pills and their drugs and their experimental stuff. That is what they want, guys. This guy, this is before. As you can see here, the bone basically is rubbing on bone. Let me tell you something, that is pain. All right? Pain. That'll be very uncomfortable. This guy, he used a terahertz, device, and he drank the charged water, right? You can use it, charge your water, drink that, and that helps, as well. So he did it on five minutes per knee, twice a day, drank the water. 6 weeks later on, look, 6 weeks later on, you can see that the bone, there's some space there, right there. If you look, there's some space there now, the cartilage between, which is where you got, one joint, then you got the cartilage, then you got the next joint. So the joints, they need this cartilage in between, and it helps with mobility and motion and so on. But if that cartilage is rubbed down and the bone is rubbing on the bone, you can get chipped bones, you can get bone spurs, all kind of different things can come off of that, and it's painful, okay? Osteoporosis as well, 93 years old. This lady, this is 2 months before the therapy. Look at this carefully. 2 months before the therapy, in bed, basically not able to do very much as move, as it says, wasn't able to move an inch. She had to remain in bed. So this lady was bedridden, couldn't move 2 months before. Today, she's on the track cycle. She's pedaling, y'all. She is pedaling. She could not move her legs. No, she is pedaling a cycle. All she did, she used it twice a day for 2 months till today. Guys, she can even lift her leg to do karaoke with great ease. I watched the video for this, and his son is the one that was taking the pictures of doing the video. And he was so excited, saying, my mom is, look at my mom, guys. Look at my mom. She's actually pedaling. Oh my God, she's pedaling. This is his mom 2 months before. I'm telling you guys, now that you see this, you can't unsee it. You have to get the word out. Again, vasculitis, 10 years of suffering with vasculitis problems, guys. Now, solved after 5 treatments of terahertz. 5 treatments. The wound here, look at that, completely healed right up. Vasculitis, basically, it prevents blood, the blood to be flowing. Just keeping it simple. The inflammation of the blood vessels, causing the vessels to restrict blood flow. So if you're not getting blood flow, the body can't heal, the wounds can't heal and such like, okay? This guy suffered with red eyes, 5 days treating his eyes with the terahertz. After 1 week, you can see here, red eye is completely gone. Completely gone. So eye issues, eye problems. Do you know anyone with cataract, for example? We can help, okay? Sinuses. Who knows anyone with sinus issues? Anyone on the call suffers with sinuses? Anyone? Anyone on this call right now? We've got 18 people on here. Anyone here suffers with sinus issues or sinus problems, or do you know anyone that suffers with allergies and sinus issues? Because if you do, you have to tell them about this. You have to, all right? So we can help with that as well. Not only that, guys, we have some other products that you can wear. It literally cleanses the ear around you. adds millions of negative ions to the ear and literally energizes the ear and freshens it up, cleanses the ear around you. Really, really, really exciting stuff. This lady here, Alzheimer's disease, okay? Alzheimer's disease, a lot of people have that, not a nice thing to have. And, you know, people can become very agitated. This lady, she was using it, helps her keep relaxed. This lady here suffers with facial deformity from a physical injury. From what I understand, she was beaten. I don't know by whom. I don't want to say the husband, but she was beaten, got her face messed up. As you can see, her eye, you know, deformed, muscles all messed up. I couldn't even open. Her mouth is all twisted up. You know, now look, terahertz frequencies calm the nerves, calm the tissues, calm the muscles in her face. Great improvement here. Her eyes are opening and she looks so much better. Mouth still has a twist, but to me, it doesn't look like it's twisted as much. It's a lot less to the left like it was over here. Here's the same lady again, speaking, giving her testimony. Guys, this is just, it's hard to know about this and not get excited about the amount and number of people that literally can benefit from it. How about Parkinson? People, listen, it's not a nice thing to suffer with. This guy started to use the device and he did some other things as well. You know, he started to do some sauna treatments, get that heat. You see, heat therapy, a lot of people do heat therapy and, you know, you can spend a lot of money doing these things. He used heat therapy and basically from using that heat therapy along with, you know, some drops, some curcumin drops, but along with the device as well, no longer has that Parkinson. People need to understand that, look, we've been taught that some certain diseases and illnesses are incurable. That's what doctors have told you. I always have been telling people, if everybody got cured, if everybody got healed of their illnesses, doctors would not have anything to do. And people need to understand, it's just a common sense thing. If the industry, if the health, I don't know what they call it, the health industry, is the sickness industry, right? Doctors are in the sickness industry. The only time that you matter, the only time, the way that they get paid is if you are sick, right? The only way that prescriptions can be written, which is where they make their money, a lot of their money is if you get sick. It's the sickness industry. It's not the health industry. The real health industry is naturopaths. Is the persons who are doing what they call alternative healing, right? Fruits and vegetables and the natural things of the earth is all of a sudden alternative. But the pills and the drugs, oh, that's real medicine. That's real. You see how to twist that? The stuff of the earth is alternative medicine and alternative healing and alternative therapy. But the drugs that are created in a lab, oh, that's the real deal. This is how they fool people, okay? Look at this. This lady suffered with this lupus. There's different types of lupus. Some affect the joints, some affect the skin. Obviously, you can see that this was the type that affect the skin. Look at this lady's skin after 2 times using this device. Oh my goodness. Look at the difference. Look at the difference in her skin after 2 treatments. How could you not want to share this? All right. Breast tumors. All right. Breast tumors. Look, you can see how big this lump is, right? You can see the lump. It's massive. Now look, no lump, nothing. Gone. Completely gone. Tumor gone. Bell's palsy, right? Muscles, everything messed up, twisted up. You know, the twitching and all this kind of stuff. What happens, right? You twitch, you all this kind of stuff. But the difference is now, it's relaxing your muscles, relaxing your nervous system, y'all. It's getting your body right. And if you do that, look at the difference. Look at her face. No more twitching. Guys, do you understand how many people right now we can help? Look at this one. Severe urinary obstruction disease. She's not pregnant, ladies and gentlemen. She's not pregnant. She doesn't have quintuplets or, well, if that's what it's called, quintuplets. She doesn't have 4 or 5 babies in there. She's not pregnant. This is severe obstruction. Look what the guy's doing. You're taking the device, you see the little blue light that just kind of aims to show you what you're aiming on, where it's, where the air is blowing. So it's blowing on you wherever you can see that, kind of like a guide. All right. And look, he's blowing it right around her belly button area, right on the area. This is July 2022. After a few therapies, it already looks even lower here. If you think about, look, here looks a lot less than here. This is after 7 weeks. What is happening here? You may think that she's urinating. This is coming through her belly button, y'all. Right? She was using it from July 5th to August 29th, the therapy, and the liquid you receive that is pouring into this basin is coming through her belly button. I mean, wow. I don't even know what to say. Wow. That's something. See, when you've got blockages, disease is easy to proliferate in your body. This is why it's so important to make sure that your lymphatic system, your lymph nodes are clear, because if they're not, what happens is you're going to get these blockages. Your lymphatic system is kind of like your sewage system that runs through your body. They pull all the toxins, and this is how they drain. You know, it kind of, because as your cells are working, right? Understand that as a byproduct of your cells working, there's a certain acid that is going to be created. All right. And as this acid is created, it has to be pulled out of your system. It has to be drawn out. So you got it. This is why it's so important to say when you put on things like roll-ons and, you know, underarm roll-ons. This is why they talk about that. Don't put aluminum, because you got lymph nodes in this area of your body, y'all. You've got lymph nodes right here under your arms. So this is why I do not use any kind of deodorants that have aluminum in them. They weren't just saying it. Is a reason for that. Do not do it, because that aluminum that poison that's going to go into that's going to be absorbed by your lymph nodes. This runs throughout your entire body. So yes, stop using any kind of underarm roll-ons that actually has aluminum in them. Okay, good. So don't do that. And you can research that anywhere. Okay, let's move on. Weight loss. Anyone knows anyone that suffers with weight loss or would like to lose weight? But remember earlier I mentioned about water retention being a thing? Well, yeah, it really is a thing. So this helps to remove the water retention that is in your system, and it helps to remove the toxins that is in your system. And because that you're energizing your cells, the body now kicks into a state of homeostasis, like I talked about before, comes into balance, and anything that is not supposed to be there is removed. So basically what happens is it looks and it recognizes that there's excess fats in your body. So it removes the excess fat. So when people tell you, oh, you got to buy this product and that product and the next product and this product and do this and do that. No, you don't. All you need to do is put the body in a state of natural healing. If your body is able to heal itself, if it's energized enough to heal itself, it will by default remove all of what should not be there. Is this making sense, anyone? Drop a 1 in chat if this makes sense so far. Give the body what it needs, and the body will do what it was designed to do. For those of you that are very much into your pets, you can also use this on pets as well, okay? Yes, you can use this on your pets. Whether you got a horse, you got dogs. I saw a video of a dog. It was limping, and the owner just took the device and was just blowing it on its leg. And a couple of minutes, the dog was up, running around. It was good. I watched one today of a lady with a little chicken, a little chicklet, right? And basically, it was like almost dead, and she just blowing the device on it for a couple of minutes. Eventually, it got up and it was moving around, and it was good again. So yes, you can use it on your pets if you have pets. Not a thing is wrong with that at all. Okay. Also, wounds and gashes. Look at the size of this wound. A little bit more, he would have lost his whole thumb. This looks nasty. This is why I say, right? Look, don't just see this as some health healing thing. This should be like this is like your mobile first aid kit, y'all. You know what I mean? It's a first aid kit, but it's also for facials. It's also for healing. It's for everything. All right. Look at this. 4 days after. Look at this wound there. Look at this wound here. Are you kidding me? There's no way that a wound like that could have healed to that in 4 days on anything else. This is the power of the terahertz device, y'all. All right. Let's show you another wound. All right. If you're squeamish, you might not be able to look at this one, but I gotta show you. So this lady's mother, the lady's a doctor actually, her mother fell, hit her head. And you know, when you hit a certain age, the body doesn't operate like it could before. But anyway, it fell, hit her head, and got a big gash right here. You can see the blood coagulated. A big gash. You see the hole. Instead of healing, the hole actually got bigger. Look, bigger and bigger. Started using the device on it, but look what happened. As she started using the device, the wound started to heal up, y'all. Look at the hole now. Coming from here to here. Look at the hole now. This is amazing. Every single person on this call needs to have one of these devices. And I'm not saying you got to get it to sell it. You don't have to be a reseller. I'm saying every person on this call should have one of these devices. Do you know anyone with kidney failure? Anyone knows anyone who suffers with kidney issues? I have 2 friends that I know who have major kidney issues right now. All right, guys, we have something to heal the world. All right, this guy, this guy here, kidney issues, 74 years old, 3 times a week on dialysis, started to use it. After, he said on the first day, after 2 treatments, he was able to urinate a little better, a little bit more. Now he can urinate 3 times a day, which means his kidney function is slowly rejuvenating back. 9 days with terahertz, he's been blowing and drinking the charged water. This guy here on dialysis 3 times a week, 3 times, from 3 times to 2 times, urinating more. So again, he's getting his kidney function back. You can blow it directly on the kidney area and on the spine as well. And you're drinking the charged water as well, okay? So very, very, very exciting stuff. There's so many people right now in a hospital bed because of kidney issues. And we got this, that they don't even know about it. They don't even know about this. This doctor had COVID-19. He was able to recover quickly because of using the device, and now he's recommending it to patients. So yes, doctors are recommending this and saying, this device, you have to get it. And I've now seen so many videos by multiple doctors saying, this is the best thing that they have ever seen, okay? Not only that, you can use it to disinfect yourself, guys, right? You can use it to disinfect your clothing, disinfect yourself when you go out your amount around people and so on. You guys, look, prevention is always better than medication. That's a fact. This guy here got another, this is another COVID victim. He got the COVID vaccination before he could hardly walk. If you guys haven't seen this video, it will almost make you cry. The guy stood up, he almost fell back on the table. He couldn't even stand up, y'all. Like, he got up, tried to walk, and he was just like, you know, kind of trying to hold his balance. The guy fell back and had to brace himself on the chair. I was like, man, this is so sad. Couple treatments afterwards, using the device, the guy was walking up and down stairs. Walking down the stairs on his own. Are you kidding me? Look at these guys. This is one of the richest people in Malaysia, Miss Aid Patana. Sorry, Philippines, sorry, not Malaysia. From the Philippines. See, it ain't all about just having a lot of money. She's one of the richest people in the whole country. She got COVID. Look what she's promoting. terahertz. She used the device. After her first 40 minutes of therapy, she was able to breathe comfortably, and she used it for 1 week straight. Now she's finally well, no more oxygen tank. Took her less than 2 weeks to recover fully from COVID-19. Look at this guy, suffered 5 months from an unknown respiratory disease in the ICU for days. Check this out. Look at this picture, skin and bones. Look at the guy over here. This guy looks better than me, right? He's buff, skin looks good. Over here, he looks like he's a bag of bones, all right? I'm telling you, this is another one, the little girl, meningitis and sepsis. She got on this. They had her hooked up to all kind of tubes. Look, she looks like she's about to die, literally, in this photo right here. Look at the little girl. Coming back, she's looking nice and plump again, looking healthy. I mean, come on, y'all. Come on. Look, don't take my word for it. There's actual research out there that's now being linked to the treatment of cancer cells using terahertz. Come on, somebody. Drop some 111s in the chat. if you guys think beyond something massive right now, actual research is out there showing how terahertz radiation, which is harmless to the human body, unlike um what is it that they do? Chemotherapy. Unlike chemotherapy, they've proved now and found that terahertz, no negative effect on the human body, is playing a major role in cancer treatment. Guys, this is big. This is big. And it's only now hitting the US market, Canadian market, North American market. It's now in the Caribbean. Ain't not a single soul in Barbados has one yet. Not a boy in Jamaica has one as yet. Nobody in St. Lucia has one as yet. Nobody in anywhere in the Caribbean has one as yet. Well, soon though, I think my friend in St. Lucia is getting hers tomorrow. Mine is on the way right now as we speak. You know, my friend Kathy said that hers is about to hit. She got the email from the shippers today. So look, oh my God, Caribbean is never going to be the same. If you are only into pills, potions, lotions, supplements, and all this stuff, I'm telling you right now, you're going to get run over. You are going to get run over. This guy had colorectal cancer, okay? Basically, again, remember I said that what it does, it eliminates those bad, unhealthy, mutated cells and restores and energizes your healthy cells. Now the guy is cancer-free. Come on, somebody. Cancer-free. I cannot tell you that it has cured cancer. I cannot do that. But all I can tell you, this guy had it, and he doesn't have it anymore. Pick sense from those. You figure it out. I cannot tell you that we cure anything. But I can tell you this guy had cancer. No, he ain't got it, right? And all because he's been using this device. The guy was so impressed. I think he is now the stockist for India, right? So he's now the stockist for India. The guy was so impressed. And like I said, there's stuff there about the benefits of it. This lady here, 4th of September 2021, before using the iTeracare device, in excruciating pain due to the size of a lump that was getting bigger. On the 12th of September, okay, this was the 4th. On the 12th of September, just 5 days after using the iTeracare device, 20% in lump reduction, 80% in pain relieved. Imagine that, life-changing stuff. On the 29th of September, 22 days after using it, okay, 30% in lump reduction, 90% of the pain gone. This is breast cancer. Who can you help with this device? If you're into hair alopecia, okay, losing of the hair loss and so on, hair coming back, okay, hair coming back. So yes, this lady here, she was excited about her hair color being restored. How can your hair color come back? Again, you gotta ask yourself, why does your hair color go? You gotta ask yourself it like that way. Well, first of all, if you start to go to the source, if you get your cells working, if you got like calcium for one thing, if your calcium is going, you're gonna get those moons in your fingernails, you're gonna get issues with your teeth, you're gonna get issues with your eyes. Calcium is the most important mineral in the human body. But understand that if the body doesn't have energized cells, then ain't nothing is gonna happen good. So this product is just energizing you, energizing yourself, guys. And as we're coming to the end of this, I'm gonna end it on some very exciting stuff, all right? Hippocrates said, if there's a way to heat the bones, listen to this. He said, if there's a way to heat the bones, then all diseases can be treated. Why do you think that people who go into heated, you know, in the Caribbean, there's these sulfur lakes and sulfur ponds. Why do you think people get treated, y'all? It's the heat. And it's also the minerals. It's the heat and it's the minerals that are doing that, okay? Not only that, guys, blowing it on your spine activates your stem cells. I'm sure everyone on this call has heard of stem cells. But did you know that it costs anywhere between $5,000 to $50,000 for stem cell treatment? Did you know that? $5,000 to $50,000 for stem cell treatment. Now we've got a device that we can get We're not injecting stem cells into you. What this does, if you're blowing it on your spine, it activates the stem cells that are already there in your bone marrow. Come on. It activates the stem cells in your bone marrow, y'all. Are you kidding me right now? You've never seen anything like this. Every home needs one of these. I'm super excited about this. Like you can see, and when you start to blow it on your spine, guys, remember that your entire nervous system is connected down through your spine. Remember that. This is blowing terahertz directly into your nervous system. So now all of your organs getting affected in a positive way. All of your organs, okay? Not only that, who drinks water? How many people here drink water? Well, what if I told you, you can energize your very water? Now, this is where it gets really exciting. Here's why. Our bodies are 70 to 80% water. If our bodies are 70 to 80% water and our blood is mainly water, doesn't it make sense the quality of the water that you're putting into your system? If you agree with me, drop a 7 in the chat. Some people don't even like to drink water. I don't like water. I don't like to drink water. If your body is 70 to 80% water, doesn't it then make sense that the quality of water you're putting into your system and to your bloodstream is as healthy as humanly possible? Of course. Guys, you can charge your drinking water with the device and drink that. And you can see for yourself all of the things that start to happen. As a couple of things, there's an example of your red blood cells. Your red blood cells, they're clogged. What does that mean? Poor circulation can happen. You can look at arteriosclerosis and angina. You can look at blockages, strokes, y'all, because you've got the blood cells all clogged up together. You see what you guys are doing? Charging their water. When you do that, look at the structure of the cells, of the blood cells now. They're lined up, they're round, they're healthy, which means that oxygen is able to flow through your bloodstream. You get that, through your hemoglobin. So what you want to do is have this and not this. This is just a couple minutes after charging your water. Okay? That's going into your bloodstream. A couple extra things I'll show you in the end. You can also energize your fruits, energize your vegetables. As a matter of fact, you should do this. You should be doing this already either way. Even without the machine, take it, put in some apple cider vinegar, right? And let them soak for a couple of minutes. We do that here at home. When we buy fruits and vegetables now, strawberries especially, any fruits, you put them in some water, and we soak our fruits and vegetables with a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I'm pretty sure, Erica, I'm pretty sure you know about this. You're a foodie, and then after a while, you rinse them off and stuff. Well, now you do that, but you charge the water that they're in. Big difference. Remember, Dr. CB says we should always be eating electric foods. So you want to charge the food, charge your vegetables, charge your fruits, but you want to wash them out. And the reason for doing that is you literally you're removing a lot of the wax. Like me personally, I don't like to eat apples. Like, if you buy apples from a store, I don't like to eat apples because apples come with a whole ton of wax on them. But if you're soaking it in the vinegar and we do that, then I have no problem with that, okay? Finally, as we're coming down, if you're a plant person, all right, if you're a plant person, you can put the charged water into your plants. You can see that it will help your plants as well. Yes, plants also are electric, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, and they are energy. So you can use the device, charge your plants, charge the water, use that in your plants and get healthier, better growing plants as well. For you ladies, especially that use hair blowers and hair dryers, please stop. Please stop. Hair dryers have been linked because of the EMF that they release and that thermal radiation that they release. They've been linked to acute insomnia. They've been linked to early onset Alzheimer's, loss of hearing, chronic depression, cardiac problems, diabetes, cancer. So now, instead of using your blow dryer, you can now use the terahertz dryer. All right. It blows air, it blows hot air, basically setting you have it on. It blows that heat. So you can still dry your head, but instead of blowing this radiation into your head through the air dryers, you're blowing the terahertz and you're getting healing. Actually, it's going to actually give you better hair and a better head and a healthier head and better brain cells. Because by doing that, by the way, I didn't have that in the slides, but it actually can affect the brain. And this is where Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and all this stuff. You can actually put it and just blow it in your head in different spots, different areas. I would suggest like here, this spot right here, that's the occipital nerve. There's a lot of nerve endings that fly to there, like the base, not the base, but like where a lot of for the spine, a lot of nerve endings connected to the occipital nerve. You can blow it right there as well. All right. I see someone asking about Amazon. You go on Amazon, you're going to get a fake product. And we can help you if you go and you put whatever it does, it does. Only purchase from directly from the company. The person that would have introduced you would actually help you to get your order in. Couple things that you need to know very importantly, guys. Pregnant women, it's not suggested for pregnant women to use the product or when they're going through menstruation. Persons with acute diseases, persons with congenital heart and diseases, heart failures or heart issues and diseases. If you have objects implanted in your body, clips, pins, and so on, please do not blow the device directly on those areas. You can use it, but not directly on where you have those areas. Open wounds and fractures, even though we saw one guy using it on an open wound, it is suggested not to put it directly on the open wound. Do remember it is heat that is coming out as well. So you want to be careful with that, okay? Now, just to put this in a perspective as we come to about to close off, guys. So to put this in a perspective, this product in 2014, when it first came out, was worth in the range of $400,000 US. So and the reason why that I want you guys to understand this and see this is that when you see what we have, understand that this is literally something that was never ever meant to be available to the person without money. Do you guys get this? $400,000 US was the cost of the first terahertz device. This was never made for anyone who was not part of the wealthy echelon. Because the average person damn sure can afford that's almost $500,000. So maybe people wonder, wow, these celebrities, how they live so long, how they look so young. Of course, some of them might be doing different rituals that you don't want to do, but because they have the money to afford to do stuff like this, $400,000 for the first terahertz device. Then it came down in 2017, $3,000. Guys, right now, you can literally purchase a terahertz device for $380. For $380 is a big difference from $400,000. I just wanted to put that into perspective so you understand. Don't complain about $380. Even so, you've got the classic, which is personal use. You use it at home. The premium, I purchased a classic when I started, but I'm about to purchase a premium. I can't wait to get the premium, okay? That's $1140, okay? Then you've got the Pro. This one is more so used in clinics, practices, hospitals. This is more commercial use. Not that the average person can't have it, because I promise you, I plan to get a Pro for myself, right? And I got a lot of reasons why I want a Pro. If you guys think that I'm just going to be using this on myself, you better think again. Oh, you better believe that I'm going to be doing house visits and I'm charging. Come on, I'm a businessman. So I'm always thinking business, okay? But yeah, I'm going to be using it on myself. But for folks who are like, I can't afford 380 even, I'm like, no problem. I'm going to come by, and give you some therapy. Simple. But again, everybody doesn't take that way. If you just want it for yourself, get it for yourself. But these are the three different options you've got. Classic, the premium, and Pro. Obviously, the premium is probably quickly becoming one of the more popular ones. Most people start with the classic. Ultimately, they upgrade and they get a premium. All right. I want to get a couple of all, right, over the course of time. Very easy to use, very user-friendly. Nobody has to worry about, man, what if I sell somebody this product and the ingredients in it they're allergic to, then something happens and the person says, well, I bought this health product from Cafe, and she never told me that, you know, you can't use this or you can't have that, or it has nuts in it, or it has this ingredient in it, and I'm allergic. Listen, that is always one of the scariest things about supplements. You never know if the wrong person is going to take it and something happens. You ain't no doctor, you ain't no health nutritionist, you just know you're trying to sell a product that has all of these different ingredients in it. You just want to sell your product. I thank God for this particular device. Ain't nothing that you're putting into your body, nothing you're putting into your system. Anybody excited about that particular feature, right? Nobody needs to swallow anything, absorb anything, drink anything, mix anything, spray anything in their mouth. None of that. All that is gone. Just blow. All you need, guys, is a blowjob. That's all that you need. Get this device, and you can have blowjobs every single day and put yourself, and you're gonna be happy. Why wouldn't you, right? Every single day and doing that. Oh, and by the way, the company has a $1 million liability insurance. So if you use the product and something happens negatively, you can claim for $1 million. And we've seen the documents, we've seen the actual official documents. They're real. They actually do have that insurance. They've shown us all the insurance stuff, all that stuff they've shown us. Okay, $1 million. No one has ever claimed it because the product does what it says it's going to do. All right, so you can feel safe and you can feel secure. So guys, like you said, this is the new way of wellness. Don't pop a pill, just blow it. Right, just blow it. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this because I know there's a lot of people out there that need that you know, a lot of guys, a lot of women, a lot of people that are gonna be enjoying their blowjobs, and I can't wait to use it on myself. I know a lot of persons are excited to get theirs. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna have fun with the marketing. I'm a marketer, so you know I'm gonna have a whole ton of fun with this for so many reasons. But yeah, guys, get your product, get your blowjob, get healthy, get energized. Look, the era of frequency is here. I'm going to open up the call for questions if anyone has any questions. And but that is pretty much our presentation for this evening, guys. Again, very, very, very excited. You choose the one that you want, and basically once you've done that, this is for me. I won't go to that slide. I don't want anyone going to ordering from my page and I didn't invite you. All right. Whoever invited you to the call this evening, get back to that person and they will give you the directions on how to order, okay? They will help you to order your product. Guys, very exciting stuff. Let me open up. If there's any questions, you can raise your hand or type it in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer that. I'll just address some of the things I saw in the chat so far. I will purchase it from Amazon. And again, there's a lot of fakes. You know how it is. Anything that is good or working, somebody out there is going to try to create a fake and try to sell it to you. Do not purchase any of these products from anywhere outside of the company directly. And to do that, get with the person that told you about it. They will send you a page, their specific member page, and you can go onto their customer order page and you can pay with either PayPal, you can pay with a card, you can even pay with crypto, USDT, if you prefer to do that. And you order your product and they will ship it directly to you, okay? Do not go anywhere else and say you try to buy a product because you see it for some reduced price. You go ahead, all right? And see if you don't blow something that you never want in your system. You better not, all right? You better not. I see we got our hand raised. Ken, let me see if I can unmute you, my friend. Give me 1 second. All right, go ahead, Ken, your mic is unmuted.
Hey, Coach, thanks a lot, man. That was an absolutely fantastic presentation. I think you hit it out of the park. You covered all of the uses for the product. It's got me going right now to make me wonder if it can fix my car. I mean, it just seems like it's just so unbelievable. Yeah, but I got mine today. I ordered it on over the weekend. It took 2 days shipping and handling, fast turnaround for me. and I'm just like too scared to use it. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna get me a good night's sleep, and I'm gonna blow myself in the morning. So seriously, I want to be fresh because I've got a number of those ailments to some degree that I want to really be in the right frame of mind. I've been up just about 24 hours, so I really want to get a good night's sleep and unpack that box first thing in the morning and just go at it. So I'm really excited about everything you share with this, and the fact that I've got mine in the room there boxed up. So it just seems awesome.
It's amazing. Fantastic, man. I'm so happy for you, my brother. I know from the time that I shared it with you, you got that first day. From the time you saw it, I remember, man, you just saw the vision. You just saw the vision. You were like, wow.
Oh yeah,
this
I'm
is
health
it.
conscious.
This is it for sure. I'm excited about it, man. I do a lot of other things, as most people know, but health, at the end of the day, you got to focus on your health. No matter what you do, no matter how much money you make, no matter what business you're in. It's crazy. I know there are person out there that will see me doing this and they're like, man, I'm doing this other network business, so I can't join that. I'm like, what does your network business have to do with your health? I'm
with
like,
good health.
You completely missing the whole ball game here. This has nothing to do with business and which company and that company. This is a device that everybody should have, period. You tell me, oh, but I'm already pushing this other business. Who cares? I'm building another business too. You think I'm not trying to take care of my health? Different people think differently. But yeah, man, appreciate you. Thank you for sharing. And I can't wait to hear your testimonies, man, for sure.
All righty. I'll let you know.
Brother. All right. Lisa asked, when is the next meeting? It would have been on Thursday, but I'm actually going to be traveling tomorrow, guys. I'm actually heading down to Malaysia to meet the owners of the company tomorrow. Well, I'm leaving tomorrow. So I'm headed to meet the owners of the company. They actually have an event down there. So it would have been Thursday, but I'm going to be probably in air between transit, heading to Malaysia. And I'm going to be taking a bunch of pictures and videos. I'm going to bring back get some devices. Man, I think it's going to be so much fun. So the next session it will definitely be when I come back. But if you're in our group, if you're in our testimonial group, okay, the other persons who are part of the team that they have sessions as well, just be in there so that when we post those other sessions, I might not be doing it, but we will have other persons doing sessions as well. Those sessions will be more covering the business aspect as well, for those of you who want to be an affiliate and who want to build a team and all that stuff. As you guys notice, I'm not even touching that tonight. My presentations for the most part right now are just on product, uses, and testimonies. People who want to learn about recruiting and building a team and all of that, we can have another session for that separately. You can attend a different meeting for that even if you want. But my primary focus of why I joined this is the product, the benefits. I'm not trying to scare up anyone, be like, oh man, I don't want to do the whole recruiting thing. I completely miss the whole big purpose of what I want you to see, right? So I'm going to keep mine just product related, okay? So there's that. If there's anyone on the call, Claudette, Winfield, if you guys can put right now in the chat, can you go ahead and drop the link, the YouTube link to the video that I did? Right, I did a video, guys, going through all of this. It's like just under an hour, so it's a little shorter than what we did. We're like an hour and a half right now. That's fine. But you can have that. You can use that as well. You can share with person, and it's me going through this whole presentation and covering what I just covered as well. So anyone who has that, is any group, just drop that YouTube link there. And also, can someone drop the link to the Telegram channel for testimonials? All right. Any of the members, Winfield, Claudette, Kathy, drop it in the chat there for us, please, so that the guests on the call can access that. Or any other questions? Anyone else has any questions that we can address about anything? All right. Just know, let me go ahead and stop recording at this point, by the way.